Alright, welcome back everyone. Today we'll be doing Bramble's Scramble, the first secret exit stage of the run. And this is a very fun stage to execute properly. In fact, it's one of the more satisfying stages to get to play through, provided that you get all the strats down. This is definitely the kind of stage that is like level layout mastery at its finest. Shoutouts to Michael Goldfish and NKB, who separately both found the same strategy that they used toward the end of the stage, the ever-infamous end strats. What are end strats? Well, like the N, full pogos. So good. Now, though it would be faster to exit the stage by just losing Frankie right there, you need him for the next boss, so we're going to be waiting for just a split second, make sure we hold on to him at the very end. We almost get all the Kong letters, too. There is a slightly different way you have to bounce at the very end. It's not pure all pogos if you want to get the G, but we'll go over that when we do the 100% tutorial. So let's get back in there. Truly a fun stage, goes by really quickly, and if you get all the strats right, there's really no reason to lose a ton of time here, but you don't want to take an extra hit with Cranky. So at the start of the stage, we're just rolling, and you'll notice that all of the platforms in this stage come out. They're just hidden in the meantime. You don't see them, and then once they're off screen, they go away, but then they come back as soon as you approach them. So this is basically like a blind stage that you're doing, but practice it enough and you will know where everything's going to be. So at the very beginning of the stage, you're going to see this first ledge right here. You want to do a hop that will make sure you cross this gap, and then you want to keep rolling so that you roll straight through the Swooper Duper. You're trying to land specifically on this edge because, as you noticed, both times, if I landed too soon, I actually crashed into the ledge as it came up. So when these ledges come up, they literally come up and then settle down into place, which means you can bonk right into them, which is really annoying. So I'm going to do a nice, decent hop right there. And again, like, it's all about knowing where everything is. So what I like to do in this section is I'll do a jump over here that will land me on this platform, and then you roll through the hedgehog. You can see this tuck coming up here. You're actually going to be using him. I like to take an upper route. Goldfish showed me how to do this one. It's actually pretty cool. It's like an all bounce route, rather than having to like do these like granny-ish pogos down here. Because what the stage intends for you to do is to come up here and grab these vines, which takes a while. It's slow. We don't like slow. It's not what we're doing here. This is a fast run, dang it. So we do a nice set of pogos right there, and we can just cross this entire gap without any problems. So what you're looking to do in this section of the stage is you're doing a full bounce off the tuck, but you want to try and do it on the left side of him if you can. Wherever he is, which should be like right around where he is right now, pretty much under the vine, you want to be on the left-ish side when you land on him. And that way you'll be on the left-ish side of the Swooper Duper, the first one that's like right around here. And what you do want to do off of that Swooper Duper is just you want to tap A lightly when you hit him. That way you will be guaranteed to land on the second one. For landing on the second one, you will want to do a full pogo, which will pretty much bounce you just like that, straight over this one, and you'll collect the O, which is kind of nice. But specifically, doing a full pogo at full roll speed over this enemy will land you up here. This is the next platform that you want to be stood on, and you want to roll off of this platform because remember back in Alpine Incline when we kept our roll speed momentum bouncing off of the blimps? You can do the same thing in this stage right here. You want to roll into the flower and then press A as you bounce. So that'll give you like really good speed and allow you to cross this entire section at roll speed essentially. And the bounces for this section is after you bounce off of this flower, you're going to do one full bounce off of this flower, and then you just want to let go of A. You're just going to bounce off a couple enemies passively. So 1, 2, 3. Normally when you get on that biting flower, he's not going to be in the biting animation. He's just going to be just coming up, so you'll be actually able to punch him in the lip. Now the last hoots right here, if you do you don't have to do this, but this is for more full pogos, more all bouncing versions of the stage. You do a full pogo off the hoots, that'll actually land you on this tuck right around here. And from there, you'll bounce straight into that barrel. So it'll be a full pogo off the last hoots and a full pogo off this tuck, and you'll land right in this barrel right here. So for this next section, you're going to do a series of light roll hops, and the reason why is because there are a bunch of like flying enemies that get dangerously low. So you're going to be doing light roll hops just to make sure you get through this entire section. Ooh. Just like this. Now there is a barrel right here. I've found in practice that when I get to this part of the stage, if I took a hit earlier with Cranky, it's pretty much on the last couple of frames of Cranky, and it's like about to change to Diddy. Which really sucks, because that means if you want to save Cranky and give him an extra heart, you will need a damage boost at the very end. You're going to have to stand right here on this barrel and wait until it comes back to Cranky. So, say you didn't, which is good. What you're trying to do is not, pick this barrel up, because you would have to stop. This blue hoots above us really prevents you from landing on him and grabbing it right away. What your next move is going to be is you're going to... This is a little tricky, but you're going to roll off the edge here, and you're going to do a light hop, because there's a flower, like a flower enemy, after that bounce pad right there. That is what you're trying to do, so let's go back and explain that real quick. From where we were on the DK barrel, you're doing a light hop between this gap right here on the left, like right around here. That's where you're trying to jump, and you're trying to jump to land on the flower enemy. You're trying to land on him as he's coming up. With a simple, you're not pressing anything, you're just landing on him. You'll bounce off of him, and your bounce off of him will land you right here. Doing a full pogo at roll speed will land you on the super duper that's coming up. The trick with this super duper though is that because you are basically gonna be at eye level with him, you will crash into him unless if you pull your cane out. So as you're coming up to the super duper, before you collide with him, pull your cane out. This will give your cane priority, and then you'll bounce off of him. So that'll land you right about here. You'll do a pogo onto this vine, grab and let go immediately so that all of this comes up, and you'll just be coming up along this path. You'll actually get here before this bull does. I don't think I can trigger it to go back away, but basically you would grab this. Whoa! What a jerk. Well, you would grab that, let go, and then you would be rolling on this section right up here. So for this last section of the stage, it's going to be a little difficult without Cranky to explain, but basically, I don't like you. You're going to do a hop over this, and as these next sections are coming up, with Cranky's roll ability, you're going to want to roll... Oh, shoot! You're going to want to... Oh, God. No, 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 no! Well, at least the checkpoint's right there. Okay, so anyway... You're going to want to roll just off of this ledge, and then you're going to do a jump. Now, as that last, where the tuck is right now, that platform, as you approach this section, that platform will shoot up. The only way you can make the jump is by basically rolling off of here and jumping at the last possible moment. You want to make sure that you're right around here when you decide to jump, slightly off the ledge, because it is, you are barely making it up here when you do that. You're going to be doing a hop animation. So from here, the nice part is that you do get to just continue rolling because of the way the platforms are. The one that's underneath the crushing spikes is coming up, but you will be able to beat it with continuous rolls. And then here's the end. When you have Cranky, all you need to do is roll into the end, do a full jump, and then it's just full pogos until you get to the barrel. So I'm going to grab Cranky real quick and see if I can simulate the end strats right now. Ah, this rock was in the way. Darn. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely something you don't want to really, be too finicky with. You're doing everything as it's coming up. This strategy pretty much only works like the first time through. Darn it. I really want to be able to get it if I can right now. Okay. So basically, when you're going through the first time, when you collect the end, you can do a full jump and all pogos, and that'll... All these platforms, you won't have to worry about them coming in the way, getting in the way, or bouncing off of them. Everything will be in place for you to do nothing but full pogos off of them. And then for this last section, again, you can quickly damage... Whoa! Boost through the end. I didn't even know that. You can quickly damage boost through all of that, but you would lose Cranky and you need him for the boss. So it's better to just damage boost through the first 2 barrels, and then wait on the last one. That'll save you the most time. Now, because this stage has very little in the way of, like, routing, everything is pretty much going to be the same every time. This is going to be one of those leaderboards where everyone's pretty much within a second of each other. And I am not going to get that. But I will try. Hopefully it didn't take too long. The stage mostly falls in line the same way every time, so long as you're doing the strats pretty much the same. Now sometimes when you grab that vine, you drop down in there, you'll be really low, like almost off screen, which makes it hard to jump out of the pit. So this is the roll jump I was talking about earlier, right around there. And then here's the in strat, but it's invisible because we're in time attack. And again, it would be faster to just mash through the end like this, but you're going to lose Cranky right there. Okay. Pretty fun stage. Penny gold. Definitely a very enjoyable stage to just in general practice. Make sure you have it down. It shouldn't be a stage that trips you up too much. Once you get all the strats, it's a regular type of motion that you're making. Nothing really goes out of the ordinary with this stage. So I hope that this guide helped you out. And next we'll be finally wrapping up World 3 with Triple Trouble, one of the most annoying bosses in this game. So stick with me, and I will definitely do my best to ensure that this boss goes down nice and easily. Thank you for watching.